Welcome to my channel, lecture series on power electronics. In this lecture, we'll see the differences between rectifier and inverter circuits. And here we can discuss the differences between single phase rectifier and single phase inverter circuits. So a basic rectifier circuit, as you can see on the left hand side, you have 4 thyristors marked as T1, T2, T3 and T4, and there is an input given marked as P and N, which is AC, phase and neutral, and the output is given to the resistor, which is marked as plus and minus. Basically, a rectifier converts alternating current into a direct current. To be more precise, it converts alternating current into a unidirectional current. The circuit 2 shown is also a rectifier, and here also you have 4 thyristors marked with the same pattern of numbering, but you can see the difference here as the thyristors are in a inversed position. That is, if you see the thyristor T1, it has the gate terminal facing upwards in the circuit 1, and in the circuit 2 the gate is facing downwards. And the second circuit will also work as a rectifier, but conventionally we use the first circuit 1. When it is given a AC supply, we will be getting a DC supply with the directions marked as plus and minus, whereas with the second circuit you will get again a DC supply but minus and plus, which means that if a load connected R, in this case, in the place of R, if a motor is connected, say if it is the circuit 1, the motor will be operating in a direction, say clockwise direction. With the second circuit, the motor would be operating in the anti-clockwise direction, but conventionally we normally make use of the circuit 1. Then now let us go to the inverter circuit is also having 4 thyristors, but the difference here is you give a DC input and get a AC output. Let us see the next circuit. That is, here I have shown both the circuits. One is a rectifier, other one is the inverter. Now we'll see the differences in the circuit. The first difference is the thyristors have the gates facing upwards in the rectifier, and the thyristors have the gates facing downwards in the inverter. You can use the circuit 2 rectifier also, but the circuit 1 which is shown in this rectifier is more easy to understand. So the difference between the rectifier and inverter is, in the rectifier input is AC, output is DC, whereas in the case of inverter, DC is the input and AC is the output. The input is given in the case of rectifier in the junctions of T1, T4. Between the two thyristors, the input is given at the junction, and the output is taken from the top and the bottom corners of the circuit. Whereas in the case of inverter, the input is given at the top and bottom corners, and the output is taken from the junctions. So what is shown here is a single phase rectifier and single phase inverter. The single phase rectifier is a full wave rectifier. The single phase inverter is also a full wave rectifier. Let us now see the operation of a single phase rectifier first, and then going for the inverter circuit. So if you see in this case, the thyristor will be on only when the gate signal is given. So if the thyristors T1 and T2 are given the gate signals, the AC is the input, and during positive half cycle, plus will be available at the junction marked. Plus will be available at the junction of T1 and T4, and minus will be available at the junction of T2 and T3. And if the gate signal is not given to T3 and T4, we are not going to conduct. It is like a open circuit. So the current flow will be from the phase through T1, through the load, through T2, back to the neutral. During the negative half cycle of the AC supply, the plus will be available in the junction of T3 and T2, and minus will be available at the junction of T1 and T4. Always the convention is the current flows from plus to minus. So now in the negative half cycle, the current flows from this junction to T3 through the load through T4 back to the negative. So if you see in both the cases, in the load the current flow is in the same direction, that is from up to down, that is from plus shown mark there, plus to minus. The current direction is same, whereas the input is bidirectional. Input has got positive negative changing every time, but the output always remains in the same direction. So a rectifier converts alternating current into a unidirectional current. So the output of the rectifier is shown here like this. If the input is a alternating current, during the positive half cycle the conducting thyristors are T1 and T2. So we get the output as similar to the input supply, and when the thyristors T3 and T4 are given the gating during the negative half cycle, you will get the output again in the same direction. Though the input is alternating in nature, you get a output which is unidirectional. By using proper filter circuits, we will be able to make this bidirectional, the unidirectional output as a pure DC. Let us now go into the circuit 2 operation is also explained here, but this is self-explanatory. Let us now directly go into the inverter circuit. So if you see the inverter circuit, we are going to give a DC input, means always the plus and minus are going to remain the same, unlike the rectifier circuit where the plus and minus are changing. Now here the plus and minus are going to be the same, and during when you give the gating signal for the thyristors T1 and T2, then they are going to conduct. So if you can see the current flow is from the plus T1 and it goes to the load back to T2 and negative. So when T1 T2 are given the thyrist firing pulse for some time, and then they are switched off, then you turn on T3 and T4 by giving the gate signal. You can see here the current flow will be from plus through T3 through the load and through T4 back to negative. So if you see here the current flow in the load, you see in this case the current flow is from bottom to the top, whereas when T3 and T4 are given the firing pulse, you see that the current flow is from top to the bottom. So you have a direct current as input, but the output is going to be bidirectional. You get T1 and T2 positive half, or you can call in one direction you have the current flow in the load, and in the other time when T3 and T4 are operated, you get the output in the other direction. So from the DC input you are able to get AC output. This is the operation of a inverter circuit, and this is also a single phase. So in this lecture I have explained the difference between the rectifier and inverter circuit in single phase. The next one you can see is a three-phase, in which three-phase circuit, three-phase rectifier. I'll just give an idea about what is a three-phase rectifier and what is a three-phase inverter and how the outputs are going to be, but the exact operation of the rectifier, exact operation of the inverter of the three-phase will be explained in the next lecture. This is a three-phase rectifier circuit. It is just similar to a single-phase circuit, but you have two more thyristors connected, and here also the AC input is given, a three-phase input is given. So you have three lines. The output will be taken from the other ends. So AC input converted to DC output using a three-phase rectifier circuit. The output of the three-phase rectifier would look like this. You will have 6 pulses as shown in the black color. You have 6 pulses. The operation will be explained in my next lecture. So from a AC supply you are going to get a unidirectional output from a three-phase rectifier. In the case of an inverter also, the circuit is just similar to a single-phase inverter, but here again instead of 4 thyristors you have 6 thyristors. Here also the DC input is given, the output is taken from the junctions, and you are going to get 3 output waves. It will be looking like this, and we get 3 waves which are displaced from each other by 120 degrees. If you see, the first wave is starting at 0, and when you see the second wave, it starts at 120 degrees, and if you see the third wave, it starts at 240 degrees. So here you see that you are getting three single phase bidirectional outputs from a DC input. This is a 3-phase inverter circuit. In my this just the difference between the rectifier inverter circuits are shown here. The 3-phase rectifier has a AC input, DC output. 3-phase inverter has a DC input and a AC output. You can refer to my next lecture for the operation of the rectifier and inverter circuits. Thank you.